Hi everybody, welcome to the first of a series of guardian angel readings. This is going to be one a day for at least 30 days. So the first one is actually in answer to a question, which is what is the angelic support right now to help us step into our soul's purpose, be in our bliss and joy and our divine service in our lives. So how are we being helped to create the environment and the lifestyle that supports us to be in that soul aligned occupation every day? In all that we do, and in our spiritual business, if that's the case for you. So 3 angels came through. The first one is the rescuer god. It's pronounced Re-yo-yo. Re-yo-yo. Zodiac sign is Leo. The angelic choir is the Dominations, and the dates are August 13 to 17. I often lay these cards out in a past, present, future, and it's more of where are we coming from, what are we currently really sitting in and working through at the moment, and what are we moving to. So more like less about linear time and more about the process that we're going through. So this could be the process that we've already started. So Re-yo-yo is the rescuer god. The attributes and qualities are protection from enemies, evil and spells, comfort, health and quick recovery from illness, liberation, nature, wide open spaces and high mountains, meditation and self-study, trust, global vision, search for truth, conception, realization and production, divine work, bond with spirit guides. For me, this really connects to the paintings that have been coming through recently and the transmissions that have been coming through recently. If you watch the last transmission, I'll link it in the description box if you're watching this on YouTube. Been drawing a lot of high mountains. They've all just organically come in the background. When I've been listening to the painting, I've been able to see them there and bring them forward so that they're visible. But they've been consistently coming through in each one. And they feel to be Shambhala or Shangri-La, which is where all the ascended masters, spiritual guides and teachers that guide us commune and also share their wisdom and teaching with us in our sleep. So I see this really, also guardian angels were mentioned in that transmission, and this is the guardian angel pack which I got today for my birthday. So this all feels very very aligned and very connected. I'm going to bring some light language through now. Aya ia taka koto koto kotia kaka tia akato koko koko ko akata ia kaka kato ko. So they're focusing on search for truth and global vision. So we're talking about our service work, no matter how big or small, affecting the whole world. It's part of a whole global mission of all of the angels and all of the ascended masters and all of the light workers here on the planet. You just being here in your presence is affecting the frequency and the evolution of the planet. So they're saying when you actually step in and do it more consciously, more fully, and commit to it in your day-to-day life, I'm seeing this surge of golden light, powerful golden light that you embody. Atatatita kakatoko koko 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 tatita kakataka. Atatatatatatatita toko koko 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 tia iatakakatika katoko ko. Akatatita tita tita katoko koko 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 titi 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 titi. Akatatata tita katakataka katoko koko koko koko. So what I'm feeling is, as those light codes come in, as your conscious understanding receives that information or confirms that information that you already know, I'm feeling it through the liver and the pancreas. Like there's some blockages there sitting in the body, sitting in the energy field, that need clearing for the collective in order to really embody more of that golden light that surges through you when you're really consciously, actively stepping in, being willing to be your authentic self and do what you're here to do. I noticed that around this time that these Shambhala codes have been coming in, and these guardian angel messages are starting to come in. I have been watching a lot of movies where people have this dream, and they might be from a family or a environment that really doesn't, their dream doesn't make sense. You can't see how they would go from that to their dream. So an example is a Mexican food picker on a farm, very low income, not much opportunity to progress, who dreams of being an astronaut and then actually becomes an astronaut. So these kind of really big dreams that seem unreal, but they were in there. They were imprinted on his heart, on his soul when he was very small. He already knew that when he was a little boy, that that's what he was going to do. And there was this shame about having that dream. So that's what I'm feeling in this mid point here. And this is where I'm up to my little male and female figurines too, is this organs, abdominal organs, liver, pancreas that we're working on. So we're going to bring some light codes in. Really feeling that clearing through the throat, the thymus gland, fingers are tingly. Okay, so the other thing here is health and quick recovery from illness, where a lot of people have really been through quite a lot of trauma, might be in a bit of a post-traumatic state, might be emotional, might be physical, might be day-to-day life, maybe everything we've been through collectively with lockdowns and things like that. And we're in Virgo season right now. And the astrological focus, really, the big support for us is to work through those any areas where we're not been able to support our health, to now really support our health and well-being, listen to our bodies, follow that. Any feeling that our body intelligence tells us, like an urge to go for a walk, get some exercise, an urge to move your body and do a bit of cardio. or an urge to not eat that food but eat this food. And it may not be logical. It may not be what you think is healthy, but it probably contains nutrients that your body needs, or is easier to process or something like that. So really listening to your body. Your guardian angels are helping you now to find the truth, to find the liberation from restrictive patterns and beliefs and influences, and to step into divine work, to get so we've got conception, realization and production. So to get the concept, to get the idea, to realize that it's in you and it's possible. And then the production. And then there's also extra support here to bond more strongly with your spiritual guides, and that is again what was requested from the guides in the last transmission. So Reyoyo, the rescuer god, number 29, is the one that's helping us shift out of the situations that are no longer serving us. They've had their place. We've needed them for one reason or another. But now we're moving into a divine work in a more realized way, where we're embodying and accessing and harnessing this powerful golden energy that gives us more power to step into those big dreams, even the unconscious ones that are imprinted on our heart. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Reyoyo. That's the message from Reyoyo. Got 3 angels here that have come for this first message. So the next one is number 48. Meyohe. God the Father and the charitable. Zodiac sign is Scorpio. Angelic choir is the virtues. And the dates are November 18 to 22. So this is in the position of the present moment. So I would say we're still working through the releasing up until November, and then November, so the releasing, the concept, and the start of the production of stepping into our divine purpose for this period until November. And then November 18th, Scorpio season, we start to bring in these new qualities. Well, they're already coming in to climax around Scorpio season. Yeah, that's it. So love, peace and kindness, trusted friendships, family and children, fertility and growth, marital harmony and fidelity, fusion of masculine and feminine polarities, great soul, divine sexuality, associations and collaborations, clairvoyance and perception, providential protection, receptivity and listening. Atatati takakatakatoko, akatatati takakatakakakokokotoko, akatatati takakatokokokokoko. So we've got high levels of love, peace and kindness coming in collectively. We're really aligning to those friendships that we trust and establishing more trust in those friendships. Family and children are coming into focus. So now that we have cleared those patterns, we've focused on our health, and we're really accessing that power and that golden divine energy, we can harmonize more and have more time for families and children, fertility and growth. I see this also as releasing patterns that may be stressing and aging us, to really access that life force within us. I see fertility also as creativity, like seeding with power and love and potency. Marital harmony and fidelity. So if we're having more trusted friendships, more trusted relationships, we're focusing on family, that's also strengthening and harmonizing issues within relationships. And when you're so safe and secure and in that loving space, that naturally aligns to fidelity, there's less interest outside of that, less desire to scatter energies into third-party situations or get distracted by like the pleasures of the flesh or what's going on outside of that strong, contained, harmonious, monogamous relationship. Fusion of masculine and feminine polarities. We've been working on this a lot through all of the transmissions and the divine union work and the twin flame work. So where we are at the moment is that very strong unity, the third energy between the masculine and the feminine energies. It's really wanting to embody now, and we're going through a process of really healing all of those 3D physical world traumas that is sitting in the body or in the energy field from either this life or other lifetimes, that are stopping that embodiment of that fusion, of that unity. Divine sexuality comes with that. So the more you're embodying your higher, your unity and your higher connection to your great soul that you are, if you're a twin flame, you'll be accessing that third energy. The more you've worked on yourself and cleared everything, stepped into that, then the physical sexual relationship is completely transformed and elevated and becomes ecstatic and blissful in a way that is so shocking and surprising if you've never experienced it, to know that that is possible. Associations and collaborations. So when you're in unity with yourself, it's much easier to co-create with others from the same space rather than having separate ideas around things that you're contributing, which is more of an ego level collaboration. And clairvoyance and perception. So your perceptions, your extrasensory perceptions become much stronger, more tangible and easier to follow. You trust them more, you step into them, and the pathway forward becomes more efficient and more direct. Receptivity and listening. So you're listening to yourself, you're listening to others, you're listening from a place of wholeness and stillness. You're listening from your soul, your heart, and your physical ears. And from that place, magical solutions and pathways forward occur. Win-win situations come in because you're opening to a global vision, as per the previous angel, which, whilst listening to issues or problems or truth, and with that, there is a natural reorganization of win-win solutions that meet everybody's needs beautifully. Atatia kotototia tatika takakokoko. Atatata yatakakakakokoko. Okay, thank you, Meyohe. So the last one, so this is kind of moving forward from there in November, and the timing again is November. It's just before that one. It's the 13th to 17th. Again, it's Scorpio, and it's the virtues, and the name is Ashila, the God of Truth. Cosmic processes, esoteric discipline, and paranormal faculties. Understanding, contemplation, and deep thought, divine and mystical experience, global perspective, psychology, instruction, teaching, strategy and planning, access to parallel worlds, meditation, visualization and mantras, mental power, concentration and focus, spiritual consciousness and a sense of the sacred, high morality, integrity, and authentic and true values, respect and fidelity within couples. So there's some crossover there, and the timing also crosses over. So, and I'm not seeing these as separate influences. They're all interwoven in the now moment. There's just one that we're moving from and one we're moving more to. So, and when I say we're moving from it, I mean we're receiving it, and we will have more fully received it as we're moving, which is leading into more fully receiving these new supports. So a lot of energy coming in now. I'm really feeling this shift as this guardian angel comes in. Very light, very light colours like silvery and white. It's telling me that there are other colours as well. It's kind of like a beigey silver. Colours that we can't see so much with our physical eyes, so they don't have names. They're cosmic colours. Atatatia ko toko. We're focusing on the global perspective here. Akatatia katoko, which we've already been working with from the previous cards. Akatati takakatoko, now psychology. Akatatatataka, so codes of global perspective and psychology, global psychology coming in. Right now, the instruction, teaching, strategy and planning are dropping in. So heightened ability to teach, strategize and plan the foundations and the business operations of your spiritual work or your spiritual life. Okay, right, so now I'm feeling this through the arms, access to the parallel worlds. Focusing on the visualization, so you can feel it through the head, the third eye, sinuses. Hands should be feeling quite activated. I can feel energy, heat coming through the hands. Mental power, concentration and focus. Right, so this reverence of the sacred, spiritual consciousness, sense of the sacred is, I'm getting this reverence, this understanding of how everything is sacred. The high morality, really stepping into those high vibrations, integrity, authentic, true values. That you're really not able to connect to anything that doesn't have integrity, high morality, authenticity. Yeah, high levels of respect coming in. I've been feeling that, really not being able to connect to anyone that doesn't respect you at the level you respect yourself, and doesn't respect anything with that sense of sacredness, because everything is sacred, everything deserves respect. And again, this is applied to couples and sexual relationships, higher sexuality, sacred sexuality, cosmic processes. Opening up much more to the paranormal in esoteric. Ataia katoko ko. This is a very still, loving, peaceful, high vibration activation. Atatatia toko. Ashila. Atatatia toko koko. Atatatia koko koko. Akatatia to toko koko tia toko koko. Atatatia ka toko koko. Feeling a clearing at the zeal point at the back of the neck, and also in the physical bones on the back of the neck. Akatatia tatatia ka toko koko. Okay, feeling that now dropping beyond that liver, pancreas area, down more into the abdomen, the hara, sacral chakra. That neck is really trying to release. You might even feel some pain in your neck. Ishatati takatati atatakoko. Atatati tatatati tata. An ache through the teeth as they loosen their tightness and tension, especially the upper, the mandible, the maxilla. Atatati takakato koko. Yeah, really that where that neck meets the base of the skull is loosening. Might feel like it's tightening before it loosens. It's trying to work its way clear. The bones in the upper spine and upper back. Okay, that's softening a bit now. There's more movement in the head. The crown is readjusting its position, the crown chakra. Okay, so that's those hand chakras are really cleared now, so they're bringing through extra frequencies on top of what you've already brought through your hands, and it's those beautiful cosmic colours from Ashila, those silver beiges and pearlescent whites of peace, truth, esoteric, sacredness, reverence, integrity, fidelity, global perspective. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Stepping back now. Thank you, Ashila. Very powerful energy. So these two figurines here, I brought these over because they hold a very strong connection to angelic. They are angelic beings that I channeled, that channeled these pieces, and it holds their codes. If you would like to receive those transmissions and those codes, I'll put them in the description below as well. You can receive the codes of those two angelic light codes that I channeled through, that are now held in those pieces that I made from clay. Okay, so we're still just sitting in a beautiful angelic frequency. All those three guardian angels still there, still holding space. They're holding you through the solar plexus area. They're just sending some peace and love into that solar plexus area to release the tension there. There we go. And then that's really allowing a very gentle dropping in of those codes into the lower body, into the earth grids. Alia koto, alia atia katua atia kato. Yep, feeling them dropping in through the calf now, all three of those energies together as one. Down through the calves, into the earth grids. That's in the earth grids now. You can see it rippling out across the earth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Stepping back now. I feel third eye is really activated, and our spine like a motorway of energy for light codes to travel down from the higher dimensions into the earth grids. Yes. Okay, thank you. That was Ashila. Thank you, Ashila. Okay. So that's the transmission. I will do one every day for the next 30 days and perhaps beyond. And perhaps it will even be the whole 72 cards in this pack. But be aware you've received light codes, upgrades and activations. So anything that comes up for you will be what's in opposition of those codes we brought through. So for example, bringing respect and fidelity through, you may find that you come across a lot of disrespect and infidelity in your environment or in your life, as it clears out of your energy field, as you really orient to the fact that you can't stomach that anymore, you can't be with that anymore. Atatia kato koko. Yeah. Listen to your bodies. Drink a lot of water. Rest when you need to. And honor your urges. Blessings, everybody.